We're excited by our membership growth. Membership is key to our success. And today we're very excited to feature one of our new members, Jordan Fields. Jordan, welcome to the NAIFA-Indiana update.
Awesome. I appreciate you having me on today.
Yes, sir. Jordan, tell us a little bit about yourself and your business.
So, Jordan Field's been in the financial realm for 15 plus years. Before that, I was a high school math teacher, but got my cut my teeth in the industry as an advisor in personal production. The last 10 years, I've been with One America on the LTC side of the house. And it part of the reason that led me to where I'm at today with One America is it really allowed me to lean into my deep passion and desire to help educate and help people feel more knowledgeable about things. And what a better topic to do that than long-term care because no one wants to talk about it. It's oftentimes very something very scary people avoid. So very fortunate to be in the position that I'm in, and just unlike most people, I actually enjoy talking about it just because it's leaning into that unknown. One America has given me tons of opportunities to grow and develop, much as they have in their different distribution models as they continue to evolve and grow in their products. And one of the things is I'm very much a big nerd. Like I love delving into studying, learning about the client conversation, the psychology behind decision making, and I try to incorporate that in how I help advisors have good, productive conversations. Because I think that there's nothing more frustrating or disappointing in the financial realm is when your resources are not giving you something that's of tangible advice. So I try to make that my number one focus whenever I connect with people. Try to find some added, whether it's long term care or not long term care related.
Yes, sir. Sounds like you must be insanely busy. So, for busy people, why did you just decide to join NAIFA?
Part of it is it's a glutton for punishment, but there's a dynamic of NAFA that really helps feed that fulfillment, that desire to give back. Because I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for other people helping me get to this point now. And so one of the things that I find very passionate is I've joined NAIFA one to learn what it was about. And I think back to when I first started in the financial realm, I remember hearing about NAIFA, but nothing really came to fruition of it. And that might mainly my own fault there. But I wonder how much my career path would have been different if someone had been like, hey, make sure you're paying attention to this because this is something that will take your career to the next level. Because if you truly want to be a steward of the industry, you're going to want to get connected to other professionals and really feed off them from a knowledge standpoint. It's a way to truly grow and develop. So, uh, part of that is I'm self-motivated just because I wish I would have had that. So it's my best way to give back to others and say, hey, I want to make sure that you are aware of this because it's so easy not to see that that's out there.
With the discussion that you mentioned about how you educate and really dive deep into long-term care and helping advisors, it makes a lot of sense that you have joined NAIFA and want to give back. And you're already serving on the board, and I believe in committees as well. And I'd love for you to tell us more about that involvement.
Yeah, so still very much on the infant stages of the committees. The big thing is when I got connected to NAIFA, I really wanted to assert myself in whatever ways I could help grow NAIFA, just because it goes back and sorry to be redundant, but it just goes back to more people need to know about the tools and resources available to them. And a component of it is just getting that message out there, relaying it in different facets so it appeals and connects to different people. And especially in my realm where I work with advisors in various realms and facets, it's a way of saying, hey, are you aware of this? Like some of the pain points you have, there is a phenomenal education and resource here to help connect that with you. It'll make your life easier. It allows you to focus more on your key activities and leverage this resource that's right in your backyard. Like most people don't know that from an advisor standpoint. So just I feel it's almost like a sense of duty to take the relationships I have and say, hey, are you aware that you have this right at your fingertips? So,
It Yes, sir. If you had one key takeaway that you'd give to professionals in our industry who haven't yet joined NAIFA Indiana, what's the headline that you would share with them?
hmm, I, I think the headline I would say is to truly be a steward in this industry. What are you doing to continue to grow and evolve your practice? And then from that, you got to think, okay, depending on what lines of business you're in, like a simple, easy dynamic that I'm not sure most people are truly aware of in regards to NAIFA is all of us have to get CE. So one of the perks and benefits to being part of NAPA is you have so many training sessions that not only do you get to hear very knowledgeable resources, but you have access to CE courses that are right at your fingertip. They're all very timely and they're very worthwhile. Like sometimes it's actually worthwhile content. I'm like, oh, I didn't know CE could actually be worthwhile. I thought it was just the boring stuff I had to take online, the day before all my CE is expiring. And so those are things it's just like, what make it worthwhile, like, get something out of it, and you might accidentally make friends with someone that could help grow your business exponentially. Like, that's the part that drives me. That's just, like, people don't realize, like, they're right there, like, people want to connect, people are craving that, especially for how we got separated during the pandemic. People are craving that one-on-one, face-to-face interaction. Not saying we can't do it virtually like this, it's perfectly fine because sometimes we have to leverage the convenience dynamic of it. But being able to connect to a person and just say, "Hey, good to see you. Sit down, listen to someone's story." Uh, there's a true fire and desire for that, and it's going to take people echoing that message, and that's something that I feel compelled to help echo that to anyone that'll listen to me.
Yes, sir. You're a true educator through and through, and we're super excited to have you on the team and a member of a great association. Thank you, sir.
Awesome. Thank you.